Dash, we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, in my last video, since the price was within this move, we mentioned if we get a reversal, we can look for buy. Anyway, there was no trade setup to look for buy, and after that, we get this flat, and we didn't have an update on that. Anyway, even if the price dropped, the only way was if we wants to look for trade, and the only way was to trade based on lower time frame. Anyway, you want to see what's the next, and still we can look for buy, or this one can tend to a deeper correction, deeper move before we get the reversal. First of all, if you put this one in relative to the previous one, we can consider we have a divergence, and MACD doesn't show us. Anyway, we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on daily chart, and even if based on daily chart, we can see this one turn to a really deep move. Still, we can, because we mentioned we want to put this one in relative to any of this. Even if we want to put this one in relative to each other as a flat, we can expect this one turn to deeper and even retest this previous low. That's why if we want to look for trade, even for buy, we need to be careful. And but based on for daily chart, we don't have any trade setup. And if we move to forward chart, now can we expect this one? This is the start of the reversal. If we get the correction here, we take the trade. Okay, but if we refer to the indicators, MACD doesn't show us a divergence, and here we see the divergence, but we cannot rely on that. Then if this one turns to a deeper correction, even reverse as a corrective move, we should know that we are not going to look for trade. Maybe this we can put this in relative to each other. But looking at this flat is not really good because of the correction we get here. How we can look at this? Unless we put this one as a flat, as a 1 to 3, and then how we're going to put this one? Okay, unless we put these two in relative to each other. That means this one is really complex. We don't need to go to the details how we can look at this. The only thing says we're looking for buy, and we want to see whether we can get trade setup from here or not. And as what we can see based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart, the only thing says if this one turn to a deeper correction, right now we cannot take the trade. Maybe we can look for buy. Just what we have right now, it doesn't give us a trade setup. If this one can turn to what we get here. One move up, then the price drop. Why? We can look for this one. Even we can put this one as a 1 to 3 as a first wave, flat, look for next one. That's why if we want to look for buy, let this one turn to a deeper move. It conform, give us a trade setup, but because at that time so we can have entry above this. Right now we cannot. Even if you put entry, the price can take and draw. Okay, then how about having entry above this? Can be an option in case the price sharply reverse from here. But for Dash, we never see that kind of the move. As we can see, the way is moving, it doesn't give us really sharp with the 1 or 2 candle, unless similar to what we get here. Then if anyone wants to have entry above this, they need to be really careful. What I prefer this one turn to deeper correction. Because when this one turns to a deeper correction, if we want to have entry, if there is a reversal, we can take the trade. And if the one is the start of the down move, then we won't be in trade because of this flat. All right. Anyway, we just follow the chart. Right now, we don't have any trade for buy, right? And we're looking at this since we get this sharp move. But what I prefer, this one turn to a deeper correction. And if the price sharply reverse from here, if anyone get the trade by having a trade above this, again, it depends on the traders. Since it's very risky, it's good. If not, just let it go. Then from there, we look for the second opportunity. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.